Hey guys, welcome to the Lucy Show. Hope you're all doing well. Coming into this live stream, as per usual, you know what I'm going to say. Make sure you're first off subscribed if you haven't already. Ring that notification bell and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, as it really helps support the second channel, my main channel. Link down below to Living with Lucy. And also check out those 3 free stocks you can still get from WEBULL using my referral link down in the description below. So let's just get into it. So there's news that I guess Disney is developing into residential communities. So this is actually on the Walt Disney Company website, and it was posted on February 16, 2022. I'm just going to read it over, but if you search Disney Parks, Disney Go, and just check out, type in Disney Storyliving, you're going to see all of these different options, or sorry, these different articles talking about Disney residential homes. And I guess I saw a website earlier, you could even like sign up. So I'm just going to read a little bit about this one. So it's called Disney Launches a New Business to Develop Residential Communities. As more and more fans look for new ways to make Disney a bigger part of their lives, which honestly, people who love Disney are obsessed. There are people who are, I wouldn't be surprised those who are willing to pay for like $1,000 a month for those special passes. I don't have that one. For the yearly annual memberships, like those people will probably be down to buy a Disney home. I've never even been to like a Disney hotel, but I heard it's great. Like the designs and everything like that is just like to a T. So I'm not shocked. Really amazed by everything at Disneyland and Disney World, which I've been to. So I wouldn't be too shocked that they also have awesome hotels and would make amazing living residential areas. But more on it. So the Walt Disney Company today announced plans to introduce a Story Living by Disney, vibrant new neighborhoods that are infused with company's special brand of magic. These master plan communities are intended to inspire residents to foster new friendships, pursue their interests, and write the new exciting chapter in their lives, all while enjoying the attention to detail, unique amenities, and special touches that are Disney hallmarks. The first Story Living by Disney community will be built in Rancho Mirage in California's Coachella Valley, a location where Walt Disney himself owned a home and would spend leisure time with his family. Honestly, I didn't know too much background about Disney aside from, reading on Instagram that he had, I think, like a cleaning lady, or I think someone who took care of his home for like many years, and he gave her stock shares, and then she held onto it with diamond hands until like, I don't know, long time. And she sold it for like, I don't think she made at least $1 million or maybe more than that. I'm sure some of you Disney fans or people who pass, reading articles about stocks and Disney, you might have seen it. But anyways, additional locations in the US are under exploration for future development. For nearly 100 years, Disney has shared stories that have touched the hearts and minds of people all around the world, said Josh Damaro, chairman Disney Parks, experiences and products. As we prepare to enter our second century, we are developing new and exciting ways to bring the magic of Disney to people wherever they are, expanding storytelling to story living. My God, we can't wait to welcome residents to these beautiful and unique Disney communities where they can live their lives to the fullest. You can see like more images about this, but this is like I guess the first picture on this article that I'm reading to you guys on the actual Disney website, Walt Disney website. Um, Honestly, I would so live here. Or once they're done building this place, like I would totally live here. But I have a feeling it's going to be quite pricey because the average price of a home right now is what, over $400,000 in America. Can you imagine how much a home would be with a brand on it, a Disney area, a Disney story living home? I have no idea how much it's going to be. But I doubt it's going to be cheap. I don't think it's going to be like $100,000 or anywhere close to that amount. But I was telling you guys, if you watched my live streams previously, remember how I told you I believe that eventually homes would just be owned by major companies? I didn't think it would be Disney, but I was saying how I wouldn't be too shocked if Amazon starts having homes, manufacturing homes, just like who knows, 3D printed, and Tesla, Apple, like these are all possibilities. Because if you think about it, all these different products that we're buying from them, it's getting infused into your homes. So people have Alexa everywhere. And there is some people have Google Home. Like there's just so many different products that like a lot of people are engaged with and they're so used to that. I think it would just make sense eventually when these companies get big enough and become like the first, I don't know, quadrillion company in the future, if Apple or Tesla does that, for them to like be able to sell us houses that are like um, Tesla slash Apple branded. Sorry, brain's a little lost. Hey there, Ken Bussy. Sam, I am. Welcome to the stream. Zen is the business. I am number one, Lucy and fam. Okay, thank you. And all of you guys in here, the ones that have not smashed that like button yet, please do so if you do enjoy these live streams. And do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Your mom was so ghetto. Her baby daddy and her boyfriend share a bunk bed. Oh my God. Somewhere out there, somebody out there is definitely getting offended by that, Ken. At East location, including some neighborhoods for residents age 55 plus, Disney cast members trained in the company's legendary guest service will operate the community's association through a club membership. Disney will also provide access to curated experiences such as wellness programming. Entertainment range from live performances to cooking classes, philanthropic endeavors, seminars, and much more. Disney Imagineers. Well, okay, this just I guess you're called a Disney Imagineer if you're a Disney engineer. I'm assuming, sounds like it. But do your own DD, entertainment purposes only. Will play a role in developing the creative concept for the communities, working in conjunction with respected developers and home builders. Disney Imagineers are exploring the richness of each local region to inspire the theme of story living by Disney communities, said Michael Hudgen, executive producer. My God, it's like they're filming a movie, but in terms of like real estate. It's pretty cool. Honestly, I gotta say, I'm not shocked. Disney did say that they're working on the metaverse. So maybe for poor people, we can't afford an actual Disney home, then we'll just live in the metaverse and pretend we live in a Disney home. And I also feel like this anime that I watched one time, it's called Sybil Pass or something, Cyber Pass, Psychopass, sorry, Psychopass. I was telling you guys that in the story, so like in the anime, the girl, this main character girl, had like an empty home, and then she'd be able to navigate through her technology. Like I think it's on her computer or on her phone, but she'd be able to like navigate the different wallpapers in her room. So you didn't really need much in the room. All the designs, like all of the decor that people probably would have to pay like thousands of dollars for right now, you wouldn't have to pay in the future, or at least in this anime, you wouldn't, because everything is just digital, right? You can change your wallpapers to pink, to blue, to green, to like Mickey Mouse on it. So I think in the future, a lot of us would spend less probably on things like furnitures and just things to make your home look fancier if we could all control it with like just better technology in the future and infused with like metaverse and whatnot. My portfolios and SMS. Oh God, yes. I'm trying to get my mind off of that. But we will get into it. As you can see by the title, yes, crypto is definitely dropping right now. Dogecoin is not well, my friends. I was so close. I was close to actually wanting to buy more Dogecoin. But then I control myself because I told you that I just don't really want to waste my last bit of buying power and then just really be stuck with nothing if we go continue to drop lower. And it's Monday right now. So I think we can go a heck of a lot lower very quickly. Hi there, Haruhi. Welcome to the stream, all of you guys. Okay, so that's that for Disney. And Elon Musk, let's see, he's definitely not posting anything to do with Doge since his very recent post that sadly didn't do too much about the diner at Santa Monica with the superchargers. Right now, today, the last post that he had was 7 hours ago. Entertainment is becoming a username slash password to FA nightmare. Netflix, the Pirate Bay, and now all of these different streaming companies and the Pirate Bay. I honestly, again, I'm for two-factor authentication, but yes, it's a pain. I honestly wish that our technology would be like, I wish that someone would create something where it's just so hard to duplicate my information, like my personal information, that I don't have to use 2FA all the time, or like Google Authenticator. Some people use like their phone numbers for 2FA. I don't know. I just think it's all such a drag to like, I just feel like it's so time sensitive to be on an app. And like anytime I do any crypto transfers, like Doge transfers, I always have to go on my Google app. And I just feel like so much anxiety when I'm trying to put in the authenticator, because I'm like, oh my God, what if it's wrong? I have to go back. And I know I could just do it again, but it's just something about 2FA that's just really bothersome. I feel like our technology is good enough that we should be able to verify. I mean, I still don't do Face ID to this date. I just don't trust it. I don't want to. I'd rather just put in like my password. I feel like Face ID, if anything, is easier to hack me because you could just put a picture of somebody who looks like me, or someone who looks like me, or a picture of me, and then put it in front of my phone, and then it would most likely recognize it. I've heard stories where like mothers and daughters, they can open each other's phones if they look like each other enough. So I don't know. It's never been my cup of tea. I feel like maybe with technology it could get better and better. And I heard that Apple, you can unlock phones with your eyes now, because with the masks they created like this new way of unlocking your phone, your iPhone, with just with your face, but with your mask on, which to me is just like mostly your eyes. It's a chore, but it is safe, Ken Bussy says. I know, but I feel like we could get to that level, but maybe the people who are capable of making something that's much easier don't want to do it, because who knows? Maybe there's just some organization or people out there who don't want to make it so hard to hack, right? I don't know. Just feel like there's got to be a way where it makes it harder for hackers to scam people via emails. There's got to be a way to make it easier for us to not be afraid that we're going to, lose our money through somebody just intervening in one of our transactions. But it's just like, it's 2022 and I shouldn't live in fear like this. I'm happy to be able to see. Oh, hi there, Just Akin. How are you? Long time no see. My favorite Texas boomer. How are ya? I don't trust fingerprint or Face ID. Cool dude says someone can unlock while you're sleeping. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot to point that out. I was thinking more like it's unsafe because I don't trust that somebody can't, just find someone that looks like me, or I mean, if you have like a really original face, then sure. But also, aside from just looking like you, I mean, there's so many different ways to good makeup artists can make that actress look like Pamela Anderson. So I don't know. I just really wouldn't trust that too much. I refuse to use it. None of my phones I've ever used, any of my iPhones, I just said no to the idea. So none of them I've ever allowed Face ID. Just refuse. I made a video talking to Elon, Eric the Dream Guy says. Oh, congrats. Agree. It's a lot of extra work to move my coins with the ledger, but it's way more safe. My keys, my coins, Syndicator Hunter says. Yeah, I mean, if I wasn't making videos and stuff, and my Dogecoins weren't locked up on Robinhood, most of them, because they had that cap, I probably would consider putting it all on a hard wallet. Okay, wait, sorry, I forgot to say, uh, Netflix. So I'm almost done. I'm on the 8th episode. To whoever said that Inventing Anna was good, I love it. Absolutely agree. I wouldn't say it's like the best show I've watched in the last year, but I would say it's up there. Definitely no Money Heist. Money Heist is way better in my opinion, but Inventing Anna, I thought it was entertaining. It's short. There's like 8 episodes, and I'm on the 8th right now. Almost done. I like it. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I always feel bad for the characters, even if they're like supposed to be bad. Well, she is a convicted criminal, right? And she owed a bunch of money, but now with this Netflix show, I guess she was able to pay off a whole bunch of her lawyer bills and like restitution and stuff like that. But watching it, I do feel for her in a sense, because long story short, she was pretending to be rich, and I guess she got a lot of people who were wealthy to pay for her bill, some of them not crazy wealthy, but she basically swindled a bunch of money. But I don't know. I feel bad in the sense where it's like she's made to look like a horrible person, whereas people who would go with her to these expensive, luxurious trips and expect her to pay, and then when she couldn't pay up, they got so mad while they were like just spending away on the trip. So it just kind of, I guess, goes to show there is no real friends when it comes to you're the only one paying and others are just, mooching off you in a sense. And if it turns out that you are the person who can't pay, or I don't know, again, I didn't finish the show, but her true intentions, whatever it is, even if she meant to, swindle money off of these people, I feel like no one involved is truly innocent. But the show itself, it says that it's like, I guess based off a true story, except for the parts that are totally made up. So I'm sure they made it like crazy dramatic because it's a very dramatic TV show. But I like it. I think it's good. I always like it when there's like a hint of truth, but it's not hard to believe that there is a lot of truth to it. I'm sure like watching it, I'm not even surprised. I feel like it applies to like life every day where this girl just it's a real person that actually, I guess, pretended to be a German Harris. And it's like some people out there may not pretend to be like a German heiress or something. You don't walk around every day having people pretending to be very, very wealthy from like Europe. But there's definitely tons of people, even to this day. I mean, I met tons who will lie about their past, lie about their backgrounds. And I get it. It's to network better, it's to meet more wealthy people, trying to get ahead in life in a sense. So it's kind of interesting watching this TV show Inventing Anna because she's kind of put on the spot as like this evil person mastermind. But I feel like people do it every day, or a lot of people I know do it every day without kind of being picked apart. Because I mean, you're like if you're living a lie, only certain people who knew you in the past would really know that you were lying in the first place. So I just feel like it's interesting that this is a story that is pretty popular on Netflix right now. And we're like it's like you're looking from the outside and you see everyone judging her for pretending to be something that she's not. But there's a lot of people who pretend to be something they're not every day. I mean, on Instagram. I agree. It's a lot of extra work to move. I'm Wait, hold on. My cyber quad for kids is coming to mail soon. Oh, congrats, Eric the Dream Guy. I know you've been waiting for the cyber quad for a while. Definitely make videos on it. I'm so jealous. I do not have kids to buy the cyber quad for. And if I did and I were to try to make videos on it, I would be afraid that I would break it. Do they even say like how heavy you can be on a cyber quad? I think I asked this in the past. I wonder if it's like if there's like a limit, like 100 pounds, 150, 200 pounds. Which should I get? Netflix, Apple TV Plus, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, HBO, or Amazon Prime? Haruhi, well, I can't give you any advice on that, Haruhi. But I have Netflix right now, Apple TV Plus, and Paramount Plus. And I still think Netflix is my favorite. I think I'm just biased on that. I think Netflix is my favorite. I've seen the best shows and movies off of Netflix. Apple TV, that morning show, which I'm still waiting for season 3 on. I think that that's great. And I'm trying to maybe get into Severance. I didn't even start an episode on it. I might watch that, or Ted Lasso. I think that's what it's called. I was recommended that by my brother. And then Paramount Plus. I only watched the Kennedy documentary on the day that he died. That was the only one that I watched so far. I didn't really watch any other Paramount Plus movies or documentaries aside from that. Couldn't really find much. There's a lot of old documentaries and shows. So I'll definitely look into Paramount Plus more. And I never had. Oh wait, no, I had Amazon Prime for like 2 seconds. But still Netflix is my favorite. Too many streaming. I never had Hulu though, or HBO Max. I feel like I might try to get that. Um Wait, hold on. Sorry guys. Hey there, Swagmaster. Hi there, Kaloon. Too many streaming services now. I know, can't even. I don't know how people consider like paying for 5 or 6 of them because I'm like with 3 right now: Paramount Plus, Apple TV Plus, and Netflix, and I feel overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed and I feel bad for like not being able to watch one streaming service as much as the other ones. You know what I mean? When I was a kid, 90% of the things I watched were on cable. It's a different time now. F you too. Hi there. Hey, Lisa, you remember when I told you I got scammed because you got scammed in NFT and lost thousands of dollars, and I've been reinvesting and I officially earned the money I lost back and more. Oh my God, congrats. I'm so happy for you. That's crazy. Man. Good karma, good karma. I believe, I honestly, I don't make fun of me all you want, but I believe in karma. And I think as long as you are a good person, even if you are screwed out of money or you got swindled out of money due to relationship or somebody like Anna Delvey, you will get it back, or the universe will give you something back eventually. I thoroughly, thoroughly believe this. So congrats, of YouTube. I'm glad you made it back. And hopefully you make, 10x what they scammed off of you. Scammers, I honestly think they only do it because, you know, their lives are not good enough. You know, people with great lives generally don't do things like that make other people dislike them. That's just how I feel. I mean, I think in terms of hurting others, there's something like missing. There's something missing. There's a part of you, or you're like, you know, psychologically troubled and you need help if you enjoy hurting other people. But there's definitely a lot of people out there who will do things, but I try to see the light of it. Like they're not just doing it for no reason. They're probably in like a life situation that's a lot worse than the people that they're taking it from. So hopefully that's the case. And we grow as a humanity to not get into so many trouble or meet as many bad people out there. All right, crypto time, and then I'm gonna peace out and finish off watching Inventing Anna. Sorry folks if I missed some of your comments. There's no better show than Ozark, Sam I Am says. Oh right, so I think they said Inventing Anna, that actress, is from Ozark, but I've never watched Ozark. I know it's good. I heard it's good. Henry Beadle Jr., hello. I got Disney Plus for Star Wars and Marvel. Oh, I actually do kind of want Disney Plus if I wasn't so cheap. I wouldn't mind getting Disney Plus one day, someday, if Dogecoin were to ever rise again. But yeah, I think I want to watch, because you know, I told you that I like Scarlet Witch, right? The witch from Marvel, the Avengers, and she has her own show on the side, but I can't watch it because it's on Disney Plus. David V, thank you so much. Welcome. I don't have my chicken here, so just can thank you. Welcome to Rubber Chicken YOLO Gang. Thank you so much. Any of you guys that also want to support my channel over here and you want to get your comments read before others, it's much easier for me to see ya when your name is highlighted with a customized emoji to the side. So if you want to join like David over here, please make sure you hit that join button next to the subscribe button down below. It's only $4.99 a month. Think of it as less than a cup of coffee, virtual cup of coffee to me. Much appreciated. Stupid Apple phone makes it. Hey there, Tara. Makes it hard for member. LOL. Yes. And if you have an Apple iPhone right now and you want to join and hit that join button, let me see. I have a link to join my membership. I'll post it myself so then you guys can see that it's actually real. I know it's scary to click links, but under my description next to the star emoji, you can see it says join. Oh, wait, no, that's the Luci one. Never mind. I only have the Living with Luci one on my description. I don't have it with my I don't have it under the description for the Luci show. Sorry. But you have to go on a web browser. If you go on a computer and then you hit you'll be able to see the join button. With inflation, it will be cheaper than a cup of coffee eventually. LOL. Yeah. By then I might increase my prices. We'll see. But I promise if Dogecoin is well over $1, I will not increase the prices of my memberships. Doge needs to find a way back, Steve. Steve says, to 75 cents. I need to pay some bills, Lucy. Oh my God, tell me about it. Taxes are coming up. Taxes are coming up April for me. That's when I'm deciding to do mine. Not financial or tax advice. You do your own DD. So yeah, that worries me because I'm going to be owing some money, and if I can't pay it, then I'm gonna have to sell Doge no matter how cheap it is. So I'm really hoping that we get a reversal. Doesn't seem like it's happening though. The current market earlier, I telling you guys, I can't, like, I was like barely able to eat dinner because it was just so depressing seeing crypto drop like by the minute too. Like every time I refresh my phone, it would just go lower and lower and lower. Dogecoin is 12.7 cents. Hey there, Luke Student Travel. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I actually watched it as it fell to 12.50. And I was like, oh my God. Because I think 12 cents was the lowest that I saw it on a live stream with you guys, right? I think it was 12 cents, like 12.1-ish or something, if I'm not mistaken. We've never seen 11 cents though. I've never seen even like 11.5 cents from my memory on Robinhood I'm talking about. But yeah, I think if we like, this is so bad because Bitcoin didn't even go under 30 cents and Dogecoin is already at like basically our last low, our lowest low. So I'm really worried that if Bitcoin drops under 30, then where the heck is Doge going to be? David says, we are going to be okay. A lot of FUD because Russia, how did you think the stock market will be tomorrow? So I actually put on my Living with Lucy stream, I did a poll today, and I asked if people think that the market's going to be green or red, and I got a lot more red. Most people said it's going to be red tomorrow, and I don't disagree with that. I wouldn't be shocked if it is red. But I hope my Digital World Acquisition Corp is in the green. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just DWAC in like 2 hours. I want to see if it's green or red. If it's red, I'm going to be highly disappointed that, you know, if they claim that they have high traffic, a lot of people adding the Truth Social app, and if it's still somehow in the red, and it being like on the top 10 of Reddit's most searched stocks, when I looked it up earlier in the afternoon, that would be really bad. But yeah, I'm feeling more red than green. But then if it opens up red, it's not the worst thing in my opinion. I feel like if it opens up red, we have the possibility of going green. But even if it goes green, I wouldn't be too shocked if it still ends in the red, just because like we don't really have any fantastic news going on. And Russia, like we went over that news, you can go on investing.com. Russia had its like worst day since 2008 and a single drop on one of their major indexes. So not a good day for Russia. Not a good day for Russia. Oh yeah, I think Russian-Ukrainian crisis / potential war, as YouTube says, is going to trigger some recession-like conditions for the next couple of weeks. Well, if they do invade, we're already seeing this news. I think it was on CNN or CNBC. Don't quote me, do your own DD, but it was on one of those news outlets. I remember showing you guys on one of my live streams, we were talking about it, how gas, so it's predicted to go over like I think $120 a barrel, something like that. If war actually happens, like if they actually, even not war, but if they just invade, right? If Russia even just invades, people believe that, well, analysts believe that gas prices are just going to hike up way over like 90 per barrel. I know once the SEC is done with XRP, Kaloon says it will rise as long as it's in Ripple favor. However, that's with these crypto YouTubers shilling it hard and claiming the government is going to buy it off. I honestly, like, right now at this point, I don't even care about the Ripple case and the SEC. Like, I want it to settle eventually, but I think it's bigger than this right now. Like, it's like the market is getting ready to just fall apart. That's what it feels like to me right now. I mean, looking at this just makes it feel like the stocks are ready to tank tomorrow, like for the whole week, maybe. A crypto is just like all set to fail. And you know who's really hurting? The people who are really hurting are just the regular people. Rich people, I don't think they really care. I honestly don't think that if you like you see those articles, it's like, in a single day, Mark Zuckerberg, due to Meta, losing money in stocks, like he lost billions and billions of dollars in one day, so much net worth. But when you have like $100 billion, you have like $30 billion, and you lose like $10 billion, is that as bad as someone who has like $100,000 or $20,000 and then losing like half of that? Yeah, big difference there. So I don't know. I don't feel, the moral of the story is I don't feel that bad for billionaires. And it's really just wrecking like regular folks who are trying to change their lives, trying to make some money off of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, what have you. It's really just hurting like us regular folks, I think. Not so much the wealthy, and the wealthy who are the whales with the 1 trillion altogether on the side that can just buy back the dip anytime. This will freak out regular folks who bought at, let's say, $50,000 per Bitcoin, and then they could possibly sell at like 36,000 per BTC. So just as it always goes, just always the poor is always going to be screwed over at the end. Why XRP Army says Fed gonna make XRP a reserve currency? Yeah, don't think so. Shinja vote Cinema, these will go crazy in 2 weeks. Ken Bussy says, nice. Of people bought more Doge, Tara says. Nice. I bought more SHIB too. Oh my god, you still have gunpowder. Congratulations, Tara. I do not. My last 2K will be 2.6 3K on Webull, I will use if absolutely, absolutely necessary. Like if I actually see tomorrow Dogecoin drops to 11 cents somehow, I will possibly consider hitting the trigger and just buy some up, but that will be it. If we continue to dip, then GG. That's the thing with the market, Kaloon says. So stagnant, and these idiots on some of these channels are claiming XRP is going to hit thousands a coin. Whoa, 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 back up. They never even hit $10 per coin yet. I think they need to chill out and get back to $10 before thinking it could hit 100 and then 1,000. It's just not feasible. I think they are preying on the gullible. Yeah, there's a lot of gullible people. Hey, Lucy, I invested 64 in crypto and my Coinbase account is now showing 27K. Welcome to my life. My accounts usually used to add up to 2.6 mil. Now it's a lot less than that. LOL, yes, gonna buy more. 11 cents, 12 cents Doge is good price. Hey there, is that as a business? Wait, hold on, let me. With inflation, it will probably revert. Yes, it's a 150-pound limit, Eric the Dream Guy says. Oh, so you can only get on the cyber quad if you're like lighter than 150 pounds. Okay, gotcha. I can make it. Maybe you are less than that. I am 165, but I've been driving around my 4 kids, 85 pounds limit, looking through the drive-through McDonald's and got happy. Nice. Well, Eric the Dream Guy, thank you for letting us know that it can handle, I guess, the cyber quad. You say it can handle 150 pounds. That makes me feel good. I guess I could have bought one. But that's cool. I hope you get lots of views. You guys, if you want to check out the cyber quad later on, you should check out Eric the Dream Guy's channel. I don't give moving advice, but if you leave the West Coast, your money will go farther. I know you guys don't give any type of advice that have to do with money or anything like that or living. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. I think if anybody, and again, not financial advice, everything on my channel is entertainment purposes only. I do agree that, if you didn't live in, let's say you lived in New York and you moved and you decided to move to Nevada, then you are probably going to pay more AC bills unless you like sweating every day, but you will not be paying for state income taxes. So yeah, you will be saving on some stuff, or you move to like Oregon and not pay sales taxes, depending on what kind of lifestyle you have. We have to wait until Bitcoin gets to 33, 32, David says, to start buying. I think Doge could go to 10, 9 in that case. I know it's hard to think about that, but I do agree with you, David. I mentioned to myself on the main channel live stream earlier that if we could go to 11, then 10 to 9 cents is not so far out of reach. And then I guess the list just continues on, but I don't really want to think about that right now. I need donuts and milk for a in the middle of the night snack. Luke student travel says, like sweating every day because I have Doge. Send us some business. Oh man. Okay, so we're gonna check out Doge. I'm gonna piece, but ADA. Oh, can I just say one thing? I really called it. Remember all those times when ADA was like $1.07, $1.05, and I told you guys, I'm like, it's gonna go either similar to XRP, but one way or another, if Bitcoin continues to drop, ADA will go under $1. And as fate would have it, they are so close. They are neck to neck right now. XRP is 69 cents and ADA is 83. ADA is 83 cents. That is insanity. I honestly think ADA could go as low as like 50 cents if like push comes to shove and Bitcoin is under $30,000. So scary times, scary times. AVAX finally went under the price that I sold it at. Remember how I told you guys I bought it at like, what was it, 70 and sold it for like 73 or something? I barely made any money and I was so pissed when it hit over $100. Well, now it's $69. I guess the moral of the story is things after I sell, they can hit new all-time highs. But things always come back. So never, I shouldn't regret when I sell, even though it's so hard. Like I was literally so bitter when I saw that AVAX went over $100 after I sold at 70 something. I was so bitter inside, but that's probably how all those people felt who sold Dogecoin at like 30 cents or 14 cents even last year. And then when it went to 69 cents, they were probably like, oh my gosh, I wish I didn't sell. But then now looking here, it's worse. It's worse than last year at the very beginning when we popped off. Shiba Inu also terrible, down 21% in the last 7 days, taking the spot of 14. Dogecoin solid, above Polkadot. It looks really, really tight over there. I'm afraid to go to sleep. I'm probably not going to sleep. Hey there, Dawn. Welcome to the stream. Rip Crypto. Kryptonite says, yeah, you're going to have to change your name to Rip Crypto. But yeah, it's just very terrible times right now. I'm probably going to go to sleep late just to see how DWAC opens. And if it's in the green, I will be slightly happier about tomorrow, no matter what happens. But I do think that the crypto market doing this without the stock market should mean, and again, just out of my imagination, should mean that if tomorrow the stock market opens terrible, that this has way more room to fall. Because even though if you see like altcoins, yeah, they dropped 9%, 12%, sure, whatever. If you look at Bitcoin, it didn't drop 10% yet. So it still has a lot more room to fall, but do your own DD, entertainment purposes only. I believe it's because he had citizenship just from being born here. Kaloon says, wait, what? Kaloon says the American tax system is so trash. This Polish guy was born in America when his parents were on a business trip. Okay, so he was born in America and he grew up and started a business in Poland. He had to pay US taxes. Yeah, I don't know too much about the legalities between that. But I know the IRS will always get their money if owed. So before people start watching what all these articles that are posted about going to a different place, living in, I don't know, Puerto Rico or whatever, you probably want to, especially if it's a lot of money, but even a little bit of money, you want to do your own DD. Like if I won the lotto tomorrow, I'm not going to run away to like Puerto Rico and expect the IRS not to come after me. You definitely want to pay what's owed, especially if you know you made it in America, or you have some ties to America. So even if you didn't make it in the US, but you have an American residence or you're a citizen, then yeah, GG. Get ready to pay up. Bounty and napkins is all I buy. Haha. Tara says, what? I wash paper plates and napkins. Why do you wash paper plates and napkins? What? I thought those were for one-time use paper plates. What are you doing, Tara? Um, there are other ways around it. Purple Radioactive says, okay, well, again, never financial or tax advice. Find your own accountants, folks. Lucy can't help you with your taxes or anything with finance. Yo, Mama's so cute. She washes paper plates. Oh, okay, I realized how that combo with the paper plates started. That is pretty ghetto, I must say. I don't think I've seen that yet. I think like on a random show I saw one time, like a clip of it of like people who are cheap, like it made it on a show. And then this lady, I don't know if she was doing it for the show or whatever, but she I guess had her kids eat spaghetti. And then after they were done, you know how there's usually like a lot of spaghetti sauce on the plate. She would like put the spaghetti sauce back into a jar to feed her family later. That was like the most disturbing thing I've ever seen in terms of being cheap, but I don't even think she cleaned her paper plates. That's next level, man. Anyways, guys, thank you so much to be a part of this live stream. I am going to go and get some snacks, eat my feelings out, and pray that Dogecoin doesn't drop under 12 cents under my watch for the rest of the night before I go to sleep. But if you haven't already, smash that like button, please. This is the second channel. Main channel is Living with Lucy, link down below. If you never subscribed or checked it out, please do so. Real tech, good luck. Tara says, hey there, Leeway, welcome to the stream. Seeing that on Cheapskate Penny. The real tech geek says tonight is when Pluto is closest to the Earth. Nice. I don't think they don't recognize Pluto, I guess, as like an actual planet, right? I still do. I still do. Last time was 250 years ago. Many truths come out, and we're in Mercury retrograde. I never really understood what Mercury retrograde meant, but I know it's like people who believe in the planets and the meaning behind it. It's like a day, so everything is backwards. Wait, but that doesn't make sense. So if Pluto is the closest and it's the last time since 250 years and many truths are coming out, but then everything is also backwards, does that mean it's the truth, but they're lying about it? So if you say you are, I don't know, skinny, you're actually fat. Is that how it works? But yeah, I've heard about Mercury retrograde. I never heard about like Pluto being really close and that truths come out. But maybe I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Truth should always come out. Death and rebirth. Ah, very cool. Thank you, the real tech geek, for sharing that with us. Yeah, we do not chew dream. Eric the Dream Guy says, but I always tell my roommate, why don't you just use a plastic plates if you're going to just use them? And I told my girlfriend, don't put the napkin back box. What? Don't put the napkin back in the box? Yeah, don't do that. Especially depending on what you did with the napkin. You guys are hilarious. Um, thank you, the real tech geek. That is cool. I always love like random info like that, even though I don't really think I memorize. I swear I looked up Mercury retrograde before, and I've already forgotten because it happens. Does it happen every year? I feel like there's a time, and then everyone's talking about like Mercury retrograde, where things are, yeah, like I think when I was first explained about it, they didn't say like things are backwards. They just told me like it's like when things are off and like, you can get weird vibes or whatever, like with the Mercury retrograde thing. That's all I know about it. But the Pluto thing is cool. Ew, that's gross. Tara says. All right, guys, take care. Stay positive. Good night, Ken Bussy. Thank you to all of my awesome mods in here, all my community members. You guys are awesome. If you haven't already, anyone who's watching, hey, Mr. Moore, you caught me as I'm peasing out. For any of you that are watching and are not subscribed, I am here not every single night or not every single day, but I try to be here at least every single week or every other day on this channel over here. So if you enjoy it, please subscribe. Take care, Haruhi. All of you guys, see you soon. Good luck. I pray for us. I still think that tomorrow is going to be most likely red, to be honest. I'm talking stock market. But if it starts off red, I'll just pray that it ends in the green. Bye, guys.